Hello everyone and welcome. I am Liv from CES 2025 in Las Vegas, the essential meeting place for the world of technology and artificial intelligence. Today, I'm going to show you the 10 most impressive innovations of the year. Get ready to be dazzled by what the future holds. Let's begin an exclusive overview of the technologies that will change our lives. I really like to start with these glasses. These are innovative glasses developed in collaboration with BMW. They allow you to project your phone's screen directly onto the glasses. This means that everything happening on your phone will appear on these glasses. So BMW has primarily created these glasses for when you wear them while driving, allowing you to see, for instance, Google Maps in real time. But that's not all. You can also project data and information. For example, if I look here on this screen, here's a man. He is accompanying his daughter to the playground, and at the same time, he is watching a football match in real time. And that's the gist of it. Everything on your phone can be seen on these glasses screen. Moreover, when you try to drive with these glasses, it's like having an assistant. It will give you information about the road, traffic, and more. When I turn right, I'll see arrows. If there's a problem on the road, it will simply notify me. Truly, these glasses help me to drive safely and effectively. We're now at a very interesting moment where we discuss the metaverse. Here, when we wear these glasses, we will simply see another world. Generally, they can be connected to games or virtual realities. And you'll see that now, as you can observe on the screen. It's as if I'm riding on a roller coaster. You'll notice that I'm actually sitting in a special chair that vibrates, and there are fur fans blowing air at me, making it feel as though I am truly inside this game. What's fascinating about this simulation is that it's a very real experience. When I tested it, my heart felt like it was about to leap out. And what we have here is a combination of visuals, sound, and the sensation of vibration with the wind. It's a combination that has allowed us to incorporate intelligence, processes, and circuits ready for real processing, which truly enable you to vibrate and synchronize all senses simultaneously. You'll see that in the video, I actually start screaming because I feel a real sensation, as if I'm inside that roller coaster, calling for help and asking to stop the simulation. And today, we've reached a point where we have extremely powerful technology with cutting-edge processors that truly replicate reality to create projections onto the metaverse and everything virtual. Now, we've moved beyond the traditional interaction with games, where we simply sit on our couch holding a controller and playing games. But today, we are inside the game, feeling the sensation, and especially, we are connected and interacting in real time. Now let's take a look here. We have a truly remarkable system. This is a robot dog equipped, of course, with a high-resolution camera, a camera that also rotates 360 degrees. These robots are powered by batteries, and today, these batteries are incredibly advanced in terms of duration, allowing the battery to last between 1 and 2 days with just a remote control. Here, for example, is another robot dog that can perform 10 somewhat complex movements. You'll see it can jump, it can move in a way that mimics the movement of a dog, and you'll see that it can reach speeds of up to 100 kilometers per hour, which is really something extraordinary, especially since this technology is very lightweight, yet sturdy. We'll try to see more later. I tried pushing it, and of course, it was able to withstand some blows. And you'll see here, look, there's a certain flexibility that allows it to perform rotations in the air, either forward or backward rotations. It is, of course, 100% remote controlled by a remote control that simply allows mastering this tool. You'll also see that we can ask it to perform actions. The artificial intelligence equipped in this tool are simply sensors that allow it to interpret what it receives from its controller. Here in the video, you can see me pushing it, as you can see right there. It resists, so it's not easy to knock it over. You'll see that if we leave it in what we call auto reaction mode, for example, it has detected that I'm petting it and now I've turned my hand, you'll see autonomously, it will simply reach out its paw to me. And just like that, we know creating this type of robot can also be useful at home for children, to have robots that are useful and can perform certain tasks, which are pre-programmed to execute specific tasks. Here, you'll see that it's very easy to control. Once you have this command, I can truly master it, see exactly what the dog is seeing, and record everything it sees. And now, we're discussing what's known as a social robot. These robots have a very friendly design and are primarily intended for children. They can perform simple tasks, household tasks, because this robot has a base in the shape of a sphere, which allows it to move around easily. Of course, it cannot climb stairs. But this robot can sometimes accompany children when they enter the classroom for the first time. They are very friendly. It tries to interact with these children. It has a certain level of artificial intelligence built into it, and also, it is used in the health sector. It can accompany children into operating rooms where parents cannot go. This is what we call a social robot. It's also a robot that helps with learning for children, especially those with certain illnesses, and it is programmed to take care of these children, to accompany them, tell them funny stories, adapt to their illness, and of course, be useful around the house. Now, let's talk about this robot. I really like this one. I had a discussion with it. It uses a type of artificial intelligence that is very business-oriented. Typically, this kind of robot is used, for example, at the reception of a hotel or a company's front desk, and even to provide customer support in real time, visually or in person. And what I really like is when it speaks, it has gestures that go very well with it, and especially, it is very focused on business applications. That means that when I ask it questions that are off topic, of course, it will not try to answer and will simply steer me and guide me towards the essential topics of the business. And this was done in partnership with NVIDIA, and really, this robot made a significant impression on me at the expo. When we talk about the movement of the robot, it is very advanced in terms of mobility and locomotion. It is among the robots that have the capability to climb stairs, jump, and make sudden movements that are very close to human movements. What interested me about this robot is that its technology inside is also equipped with artificial intelligence that can be taught specific movements, and it is capable of anticipating its next moves regardless of its situation, especially in terms of size. As you can see, it is not very large, making it a robot that can also be used for providing services, performing household chores, or business tasks involving routine, repetitive movements. Now, I will conclude with the robots. This robot, as you can see, is a woman. It's a robot also known as a social robot because it can make movements and expressions. This type of robot is very visually oriented. Currently, it is not able to speak, nor to make movements or relocations. It is a robot that is very focused on the physical aspect, especially on the finish and the feeling. Generally, with this kind of robot, look for example here. We ask it to be sad, we can ask it to be happy. You will see that it will give the impression that it is happy and can accompany people. And projects on this robot are also being developed because they will obviously integrate it with another intelligence that allows it to speak, interact, and have dialogues with people. When you touch it, as you see here, I'm trying to really touch it, it feels like human skin. They have worked a lot on the appearance, the visuals, and the eye contact. Today, this robot is among the best you can find in terms of appearance and visuals that are close to human. And now, I want to talk about a technology that you surely heard about a few weeks ago. But today, it is operational. It is simply a technology that allows for the creation of 3D printed shoes. You'll see what's truly impressive is that this technology can simply scan your foot, which is very interesting, and produce something gradually and customized that works very well with your shoes. The material is very different. It's not just cardboard, but recyclable plastic, and it can produce very beautiful designs. We'll also see that there's a fabric part, and that's what makes the difference with this new technology. That is, they are making the first versions of the model which I think have been successful. But they are working on the technology so they can have the maximum in terms of design and templates. And especially, they are aiming to do something that is medical, that is comfortable and stylish at the same time. Not to forget this technology that allows you to take photos of any object. It's widely used in e-commerce. With your phone, your camera, you just need to scan the product from multiple angles and instantly, you'll find the product in 3D. When you see it here, I have the product that I can rotate in 3D, very used in e-commerce. And especially, it's an application. We have this on the phone. There's no programming required, no processing needed. You just take the photos and you'll see that you can integrate them into the website. You can simply share them on social media, and this is what we call Fast 3D. And it's an innovation that was voted, in fact, the best invention in 2024 in the CES. And I think that for 2025, this year, it will also remain a very beautiful innovation, very useful for any e-commerce site. Now, I want to talk about this gadget here. As you can see, it is also available as a bracelet, as you can see on the screen. So what does it do? It simply records all the conversations around you, meaning you can put it in your pockets. You can keep it with your phone. And what does it do? It records everything happening around it. And what's very impressive, it has an artificial intelligence that simply extracts text from audio. Everything you are reading, it is translating it into text, and it can provide summaries. It can obviously process the text from the message it has captured. That means if I'm in a meeting, for example, it can record everything. It can provide a summary. It can give suggestions. It can help. So if I'm in class, it can record everything. It can even answer exercises or provide summaries, and this is truly a very powerful tool, and I also think it will be very widely used in education. Here we have the helicopter, which is a 100% electric helicopter. It's quite powerful as it can carry two people and also can take off from a vertical position. What's very interesting about this helicopter is that it also recharges. It has a battery, and especially it can be transported by a vehicle, a car. It can actually be inside this car to recharge, and most importantly, this is a vehicle that is also 100% electric and is equipped specifically to transport this helicopter. Therefore, no matter where we are, we can start using this helicopter at any moment with this car. Now, I will talk about this gadget. It's a device that can transform a bicycle into an electric bike. It comes with a controller or control system that can manage this device. It's standard and can be adapted to any bicycle. This innovation was today actually named the best Android innovation, obviously at CES 2025, and you're going to see that it's worth it. They've really done something very beautiful. Electric, so transforming a bike into an electric bike just by adding this device, which comes with a connected helmet as well. That has a camera inside where I can take photos. Here's how you install it. Simply put it on a small support here, and then automatically it will control the rear wheel, and in front I have a system where I can decrease the speed, as I can obviously increase it if I press the button on top. I can also have what's called voice control, so here I can give instructions to increase, to decrease, and even to answer the phone. And here, you will see, there is the possibility to take photos if I have the helmet with this system. And it's a tool that is really a great innovation, which will revolutionize the world of bicycles today, from traditional classic bikes to an electric bike just by installing this support. So now I'm going to talk about this gadget that I really like, which I've actually tried. It's the suitcase that rolls. Yes, it has wheels and it's powered by a battery. But what's really interesting about this suitcase is the speed. It's incredibly fast, and especially the size of its battery, because I thought the battery would be large and would of course impact the weight. But no, that's not the case. Look here, inside I can pack my clothes, my belongings, and the battery, the size of the battery is small, so the overall weight is really very light. Imagine that it has a total weight of 2.5 kilograms complete with the suitcase and the battery, and that's very impressive. Look, the battery really is too small, and thus, they've made this suitcase a suitcase that revolutionizes, to some extent, the transportation of luggage at the airport. As you know, it's often used at airports. So here we are going to talk about this car, which is primarily designed for delivery in partnership with Glovo. Loopy here in Manila has indeed inscribed this car. It's a 100% electric car. You will see that even in terms of components, it is very optimized, which is why it's a car with a healthy price-performance ratio today. The strength of this car is that it operates 100% electrically, but note, it does not recharge itself. The concept of this project is that this car is powered by 4 batteries. So they've optimized the battery size. As you see here, I can fit 4 batteries. Each battery can cover a very high mileage, currently ranging from 100 to 150 kilometers. The idea is that if a battery runs out, I can go to what's called a station. This station operates on photovoltaic power. With this panel, it will power and recharge the battery. So I simply replace the depleted battery with a new one, as you can see. I take it here, I replace the exhausted battery, and it gets recharged. Let me show you a small example. The same battery can be used on motorcycles, Vespas, normal motorcycles, or even scooters. If this battery runs out, I just take it like this. I go to this storage area. The idea is to create several storages around the city. I simply introduce it. The system will check if the battery is not defective, meaning it's a proper working battery that isn't faulty. If it's okay, it automatically dispenses a new battery that's already charged. There, the door opens automatically. So then I take this battery, and all I have to do is reinsert it simply and continue my journey. And that's somewhat the concept of this project. We're going to talk about headphones powered by artificial intelligence. These headphones enable real-time translation. Imagine you are 2 people who speak different languages. Each person will put one of these headphones in their ear, and you will see that this intelligence not only writes on your phone exactly what was said by translating it into your language, but what's very interesting is that we simply listen to what the person is saying in real time in our language. So it's as if there's a real-time translator, thus eliminating the need for an intermediary to act as a translator or interpreter in real time. No, we just need to insert these headphones. These headphones serve the role of translating any conversation from any language in real time. With AI, we can use this technology and have it available in all languages. I actually installed these headphones, had a conversation with the woman facing me, who is from South Korea, and we had a whole discussion. Thanks to this, we were able to exchange simply in real time. We understood each other well, without any issues or problems, thanks to artificial intelligence. Here is a new gadget that allows you to dive into the game and enter any gaming console. For example, if I want to play with the PlayStation or Xbox, what happens is that inside the capsule, there is sound isolation and especially speakers that are distributed all over the surface, allowing me to feel the sound coming from all around, a full 360 degrees. And this capsule is also equipped with sensors that enable a certain vibration, and you will see that when I take the controller and start playing, I will feel as if I am inside that world. As you see on the screen, it's not just the game, but a bit of the universe where I am inside. For example, when I move my head, I feel like I'm on another planet. I'm on Mars or some other planet, and so I really feel like I am in another world. And that's the strength of these glasses with this capsule. It's important to know that for people with vision problems, there is a small device. Here, they will capture exactly the measurement of your glasses. They take exactly ... It's like a medical consultation. And afterward, with the program, they will adjust so that the glasses will replace your own glasses. That means even if you have vision problems, you will see very well thanks to these glasses. Today, it is used with various types of games, not just PlayStation. So any console today can be connected with this project called Project Zeo. which will give you a truly exceptional gaming experience. I really enjoyed it. I am not usually a fan of video games, but with this capsule, I really spent more than 30 minutes testing this technology. And here is a new technology with a giant screen. This screen is connected and provides a simulation. It feels as if you are in a real race, as if you are on the street, participating in a marathon on a treadmill. And this screen, of course, gives me real-time health information about my pace, my heartbeat. I can also see transparent screens here. These are screens I can install even inside buses, inside cars, anywhere I want. They serve to display advertising information while allowing me to see what's outside. So it's as if there's a transparency. These are, in fact, special TVS for advertising. I can also see the project by LG, the same thing we're talking a lot about today on transparent TVS, where I can look inside and through these TVS. On one hand, I can deactivate them, thus displaying a clip or information while also combining it to be transparent, and at the same time, I can see data and information. It's a synchronization of several screens at once, which is what LG is showing us. It has the ability to create structures in a simple way, even if these structures are very complex, and that's also today's trend at CES. I also see the technology. These are fans that spin very fast, and as they spin, they display information or 3D articles. You will see that obviously, with the eye, if we look directly, we won't see the blur. This is what the fan looks like. It spins at a very high speed to simply provide me with 3D tools.